We have a motor generator sitting here on a bunch of wood and stuff, running away very happily. I'll zoom in on the two wires, black and red, which are connected to a ground rod over there. Added to the ground rod was a bit of copper sulfate, copper filings, and a bit of water. But the interesting part about all this too is we have a wire running up into the tree. And if I can zoom in, we can possibly see the copper. Hardly see it, so I'll stand up on here. There we are. Copper. This copper was treated by yours truly. It's a hemisphere of copper that I heated up, as well as quenched it, causing the atoms and strengths and stresses in it, as well as the undercover of it I painted black, then pickled the entire thing so there's pointy things that grab at ambient energy in the air, and put it in a tree. Now trees are also receivers of radio signals and voltage if you put a brass tack dead center in a big tree. So I thought, well, this little motor that even a good healthy button cell will drive it, and I just noticed that the motor itself seems to be speeding up. Okay, well, it's windy out here. It's the sun coming down. Let's just zoom in a bit here. Running very fast. I roughly say about 5 pounds energy here on this part here. Here, I'd have to calculate that out, but at least 5 pounds operating my finger. How many revolutions? I don't have a dynamometer, but seems to be a-okay. 1, 2, several revolutions per minute, 3 revolutions per minute roughly. Working on ideas of radiant energy, I decided, well, give it a try and see if anything happens. Well, apparently it did. But again, this motor takes very little energy. We'll just zoom in on the connections for you. Black and red. And I think we're going to get a bit closer. There we are. Okay. Again, that's treated much like what Tesla described in his articles a long time ago. Pickled, heated, and quenched, painted black. Now, if you look at the radiant energy devices of Tesla's time, you'll see that it is a copper plate up high in the air, coming down to an accumulator. I don't have an accumulator in this setup here, but I can put one in. And also solenoids. In Tesla's time, mostly all solenoids were used in a lot of his tests. The long forgotten technology, coherers as well, were used as well. So, this is basically kind of a very simplistic setup. I didn't think anything would happen.